Enchada. That's how you pronounce it. So I am a home care business consultant. I help people who want to start home care agencies. Maybe you have a love for caring for others, or you've been in the healthcare field, CNA, nurse, or whatever. So I do help people start those home care agencies. I do have one myself that I've picked up, put down over the years. So I just want to encourage you guys today that if you have a passion or something that you enjoy doing, or and it may not be going the way you planned, just don't give up on it. You know, keep at it, because sometimes we expect results right away, and you don't always get results right away. It's a process. So you have to go through the process to get to the end game, the end goal, right? So I just want to encourage you guys to not give up. And I know sometimes when you're starting a business, it can be hectic because you're wondering, like, where am I going to get the money from? How am I going to fund it? Or, you know, especially if you don't have capital, right? So one of my specialties in helping people start home care agencies, I teach them how to do things on a budget, because most of them are working on a budget. They don't have capital. So if you have to work the 9 to 5 to fund your business, do that. There's nothing wrong with that. You're not a failure, or, you know, you should look down on yourself by, you know, working. I know a lot of people online make it look glamorous, you know, being an entrepreneur, you know, I'm the boss. You know, you got it going on, but it's a lot of work behind being the boss. You know, you have to do a lot of marketing, hustling, you know, you have to invest. And that's the biggest thing. A lot of people don't want to invest, you know. In order to get the results, you gotta work. And we know that's an old time saying from the Bible, faith without works is dead, right? So there's a part that you have to play in, you know, getting the success that you want. Because I feel like success is subjective. It's based on each person, right? So 50,000 a year may be successful for somebody, you know, versus someone who may want $1 million a year, you know. So don't compare yourself, like she was saying, and I always say this: don't compete, right? So many of you probably see my shirt. I think I had this shirt made maybe 3-4 years ago, but since I had it made, I've seen so many people post this quote online. But yeah, don't compete. You know, we should all be collaborating, right, helping one another, you know, building a sisterhood, supporting each other, and share. You know, a lot of us have businesses, and, you know, we post what we have going on online, and nobody shares it hardly, you know. So with this sisterhood, I like what Tanjanika is doing and building. But, you know, let's support each other, even to share. You know, sometimes it doesn't always have to be money. You know, if you don't got it, you don't got it. But, you know, sharing, telling somebody about my business, her business, you know, anybody's business, you know, that's also helping to support each other. So, in closing, I just want to encourage you guys, and I throw this in there. I've been in the healthcare field for over 20 years, and I know I look young, so. But I've been in it since 2002. I am a nurse. I've been a nurse over 10 years now. It's hard to believe. And going through that whole process of going through nursing school, I was going through a divorce at the time. I had 3 children. They were young. I had just lost my place and had to go stay with my brother. You know, me and my children were sleeping on the floor, all while I'm in nursing school, you know, trying to not focus on the divorce, not focus on my situation, you know. So there's a certain tenacity and determination you have to have in order to succeed in anything that you're doing. So I get to the last semester of nursing school, med-surg 2, and I thought I had it in the bag, you know, I got a little lax and I failed. And so I had to miss graduation, and I was like, oh, I was crying, and I'm like, God, I thought to go back, finish that last semester. Of course, I passed, and I got my nursing license. But you know, I thank God for the determination, the drive, the motivation, because we view that as something simple. But just like Tangelica was saying, to even be able to get up for some people, that's a win.
Yeah.
You know, to stay motivated, that's a win. Especially when you've gone through certain things in life, you know, to stay positive, that's a win. You know, because if you look around in the world, there's so much, you know, stuff going on, you know. So I just want to encourage each and every one of you to that self-care to applaud yourself. And I'll end it with this. I don't know if any of you see Snoop Dogg when he won an award. He was on that award show and he was like, I want to thank me for getting up. And I want to thank me for